All right, hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are trying a new wig from a new company I have never worked with before. So yeah, if you are interested in this look, keep on watching. All right, you guys. So first things first, the wig that I am trying today is from Celie Hair or Celie Hair, but I'm gonna go with Celie Hair. This is their 24-inch body wave with transparent lace. And first thing I'm doing is just plucking the hairline. They gave a pretty decent hairline. I'm not mad at it at all. It is definitely workable, especially for my beginners, or especially if you just don't have the time. But I'm just going in just because I just need to practice with plucking the hairline and just kind of perfecting that because I've slacked off big time lately. So yeah, so I just spent maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Actually, I'm going to go with 15 minutes plucking this wig, and I'm just going to show you guys the outcome of it right here on both sides. So I did bleach the knots on this wig, but it didn't take as well as I thought it would. But, that could just be user error. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing because I don't do it often. So, yeah. So just starting off, you guys. So I bleached the knots, plucked the hairline, and now I'm just going to cut off the lace. And this does come with a, like a elastic band. So you don't necessarily have to use like adhesive to lay this wig down, but I always do just, for extra added security. So I'm just cutting the lace off, which I did also tint with a little bit of foundation. And then I'm going to do my typical freeze spray and blow dry method. But this time I did 2 layers of freeze spray for this wig, and then of course blow dried it down. So just a quick tip, or just something that I did blow dry my like my ear tabs, my sideburns, whatever you want to call them, down last on both sides. So I did like the middle like round of my head, and then on both sides I just took them and blow dried those down one at a time, and this just made the process so much easier. I think I will start doing it this way from now on. So yeah, so this is the hair. This is a 13x4 lace front wig. So you do get a good amount of parting space in the front and on the sides. So for my edges, the shorter the baby hair, the easier it is for me to lay. It just makes it so much easier. I don't know how to explain it. And it just makes it look a whole lot more realistic. So I always cut going like down, and then I'll go back and kind of trim every other section or so. So just make sure you're trimming not too short to begin with, because you cannot add hair on, but you can always take hair off. So keep that in mind, and you don't want to go too short either on your edges. So next I'm just taking this mousse, and be careful with using any type of liquid once you've already laid your lace down, especially if you're using, like the method I did, which is freeze spray, because it could possibly lift the lace. So I kind of work a little quick when I'm doing this part, and if it does lift, you guys, it's not that big a deal, because once you tie your head back down, it'll all kind of adhere and lay just perfect all over again. So you don't really have anything to worry about there, unless you're like taking your precious time, which I would not recommend too much. I've heard that maybe like using a gel might be a little bit better when working like on your edges if you really want them detailed, but again, I'm not 100% sure because I don't use gel. I've always just used a mousse. All right, y'all, so this is how we're looking after we have laid our edges. And I did use the wax stick that I have, that I typically use all the time on this hair. And I don't know if maybe I put too much mousse, or maybe the wax stick is just old, but it left the worst residue on like just the spaces where I used it. But I noticed right when I put it on that something was just not right. So just be careful with those wax sticks, but the show must go on. So with this hair, I'm just cutting the bang area a little bit shorter. I think I probably cut like 2 or 3 times. That's about it, just to give it some layers in the front. And the hair is 150% density, and I loved it. It definitely did not feel like 150% density. It felt closer to like 180. It was really thick. This is on freshly washed hair as well, so you're getting like the actual real look of it once you've washed it and all that kind of stuff. And it also took to heat very well. So I'm just kind of flattening out, straightening it just a bit, and I'm gonna add some curls right in the front, and it also curled very well too. So this hair was really nice, you guys. I'm not mad at it at all. I don't really have too many. I don't even have any complaints at this point. It curled well, it straightened well, and also after washing it, the body wave was still intact. So that doesn't happen all the time after, you know, the initial wash or two. Some textures can just, you know, kind of lose their curl or whatever, but this one did not. So it was pretty humid out this day. It did rain a bit. So I'm just applying a little bit of hairspray to keep my curls intact. And everything that I'm using in this tutorial will be linked in my Amazon store. So check that out in the description box. But other than that, I'm just going to add a little bit of powder and concealer to my part just to define it a little bit more. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you end up liking the result. Great job, Celie hair. And yeah, I'll put all the information for this wig down below. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.